Oh, I don't want to end stream. Sure, I'll keep it up. Get back to this. It says Monday. I thought it said money. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I honestly don't really feel like streaming right now. The only reason why I'm doing it is because, well, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Bail office. Yeah, that's right.
So what's up?
Good to see you.
So technically, this is supposed to take place like about 10 years after.
Hi.
This is supposed to take like 10 take place 10 years after after like the story mode, from what I know. Like the entire like um the entire like arcade thing, like each one of these has it takes place like several at different times, but I'm pretty sure the arcade part like takes place like about 10 years after, like 10 years after the 10 years after the what's called the storyline, the Diamond Heist is. And I'm pretty sure like the Dr. Dre is also supposed to take place about that amount of time as well. Just so you know, my eyes are really hurting right now. Do I have it on? Do I have it on? At least I might. Okay, I do. Wait, what? No, that should have been like.
Everything good? Take it easy.
How much do we got? 166,500. Okay, so we're gonna do the thing right now. No, wait, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this.
This is it! Arena War! Man, turns out the only thing that gets me more hype than Arena War is stealing a priceless car. From Arena War!
I don't want to do it right now. Optional masks. I do want that. I do want to do that. I don't There are times when I wonder why it asks if I'm sure, if I want to, it's like, are you sure you want to do this? It's like, yes. Wait, but then again, there are times where it's like, you know what, actually, no, I do need to get out of this. But then there are some times where it's like, it should be like, where that, are you sure you want this to happen thing should be. Okay, it's all the way over here, that's fine. If I just follow this cheese wheel, that'll be great. Someone explained to me at one point, and by somebody I mean some random guy on YouTube, explained that the reason why in GTA you hear a lot of like explosions sometimes, like when you walk out of like your business. The reason for that is because, well, when you go inside, everything outside freezes, and that includes planes. If you're by yourself, everything outside freezes, including planes, and when you go back out, they fall and they explode. About this thing. Well, good thing we got a salvage yard. You can go over there. I told people that I mentioned at one point that the Great Gatsby, the reason why he's so rich is because he's a bootlegger, and that's how, and because this is during like during the 1920s, and that's usually how, that's a lot of times how people became extremely rich at the time, is through selling alcohol. Is through selling alcohol. Even though, and the reason why was because the reason why they would get really rich off of that is because it was illegal at the time, and a lot of people wanted to drink alcohol. And a lot of people, and I remember, I think somebody asked, well, if it's so illegal, how come when the cop found him like speeding, how come he didn't arrest him for that? Well, it's because cops also thought that that law was stupid, and so a lot of them just didn't do anything about it. There's even a record of this one guy pulling out homebrewed whiskey that he brewed himself, which was strictly even more illegal than just owning alcohol, than buying alcohol. He pulled out a bottle of homemade whiskey, and he and in public, in front of like the media, drank it in public, and asked a ongoing officer, a passerby officer who saw the entire thing, if he was going to arrest him, and the officer was like, no, why would I arrest you? Watch Overly Simplified, it's fun. I wonder if he uploaded again. His last thing he uploaded was like Hannibal, but the third one. If you got pink eye, a good way to get rid of it is washing it, disinfecting it. Go to your doctor. They'll give you like antibiotics, which will help, but also wash. Take the eye drops as well. Wash it. It'll go away very easily. If you just, there's a lot of things where it's like, if it's infected, wash it. If it's infected, then wash it, all right? Wash it. See a doctor, but also wash it. Wash it, then go see a doctor. If you got an infection somewhere on your body, wash the infection, go and see a doctor, and then after you're done, when you come back, wash it again. Take their, and then or if you want to save a trip, go to, like, they'll probably prescribe you. Just wash it. That's my advice, is wash the infection best that you can. If you have to put isopropyl alcohol on it, then do so. Put iodine on it, do so. Something that will get rid of the infection. Something that will, like, get rid of the infection. It may hurt, it's gonna hurt, and yes, it's gonna hurt, but still. I'm gonna say, like, the only, like, I always say listen to your doctor. That's my advice that I give to people that, like, that will probably have something wrong with them and they're going to the doctor. I'd say listen to the doctor, all right? I usually would say listen to the doctor, and yet, and I do a lot of times, yeah, but when it comes to, like, dieting, I cannot bring myself to do that. There's a paper downstairs that tells me what I'm allowed and not allowed to eat or drink. I think most cheeses are fine to drink, but some, I think there's only like one type of cheese I'm not allowed to drink. Did I say drink? Eat. Means that I'm not allowed to eat. There's like one type of cheese I'm not allowed to eat. I am gonna need to do this pizza thing at some point. I'm gonna need to do it. I'm gonna get the thing so it can yeah, it can, I don't know. I had an entire thought. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. Look, I'm tired. I just got out of work right before the stream. Did I not do that this morning? Guess I'll, it's 10:28. It's not even midnight. That usually comes up once per day. I did that this morning. I swear maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I shouldn't swear that I did. I don't know. Whenever I say I swear that I'm gonna do something, I was like, I swear if this is here, or I don't really want to swear by anything. We'll go with the neon set. Sure, why not? Okay.
Take care, friends.
Now that we've done that, I'm gonna go and who knows? I might stream early tomorrow. Maybe I can. I can do the clock and bell right now, and then tomorrow I can just get everything ready. Yeah, I don't know if Matt's gonna join. I want to be very clear on that. Originally it was gonna be Mike, Merrick, and I, but Glitch, fortunately, has gone out of the hospital. They discharged him. Everything went well. He's still suffering from cancer, in his lungs and in his liver. But I feel like that now that he's out and they fixed a lot of stuff, that while yes he's recovering, I pray that now that he's out and his body no longer has to go with like the blood clots that were in his veins, because that was another thing. I got the text to prove it, that of what he told me. Yeah, and And now that like his body is no longer like going like and trying to like get the other stuff, maybe now it can start fighting the other things. I think I told him this morning when he was on here, or when he was in my chat, I was like, hey, try drinking some green tea. And actually, I think it was yesterday where I was like, hey, ask the doctor or nurses if you're allowed to drink green tea, because I did research and it is good for your liver and for your lungs. I went and looked it up. Green tea is one of the drinks that's good for your lungs and for your liver. So if any of you are having any liver problems right now, I'd recommend drinking green tea. Okay, what are we getting? What are we getting? I actually want to know. Where are we going? Okay, that's not really that far. Okay, we're good. After we're done with this, we're gonna go and do what's it called? Was I supposed to go somewhere? No, it said to go this. Bruh. Okay, but I'm praying for him, because really that's all I can do is pray for him. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for him. And another thing I should really do is also pray for Mike's dad, because that's the reason why he's not gonna why Mike's not gonna be joining, because he's over going and visiting his dad, because his dad had to get like surgery in his artery, and he's gonna live. Yes, that's what Mike has told me, but he told me that that he's still gonna go see him, and I'm totally fine with that. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad. It's totally understandable. And plus, I had a feeling that there was gonna be something that came up, whether if it was Marvel Rivals or if it was a family matter, and something was gonna come up, because that's usually what happens. I've said this before, I'm not holding anything against him. I don't want to hold anything against Mike. I understand why he's not gonna be here. I understand it completely fine. All right. And Matt and Glitch may or may not be here, because Glitch wants to play Glitch just got out of the hospital, and he wants to go and play Dying Light, which he asked Matt to do, so I don't blame him. I don't blame it. Oh, come on. It's down this way. Okay. Okay, well, why do you make me go this way? Okay, well, there should be a way, like, around here. Okay. Hold on. I got this. Don't worry. Behold. I like accents. I like accents. Sometimes I can hear my own. Because I know that I have an accent. Everyone has an accent. Everyone has an accent. But sometimes, and a lot of people are like, I don't have an accent. It was up there. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, how is that solid? It makes sense for the post to be solid. How is that part solid? And so I understand why everyone is like, is like gonna be doing other stuff. So most likely it's probably gonna be me and Merrick. But if Merrick doesn't want to come in, it's fine. It gives me more time. It gives me more time to work on some stuff. I'll probably just use the day to like I'll stream for like an hour, but then I'll like go and work on some I'll go and probably work on some videos. You know what? I think I'm gonna make another meme video because that's a video where I do editing in, but it's really not that hard to do the editing, and plus I don't have to make the content myself, considering the fact that either the content for the memes I have already made, or I can just rely on Merrick, because here I'm gonna tell you this right now. Next meme video that comes out, 100% credit, except for the 100% credit to Merrick for going and getting them for me, because he sends me memes and like either it's so I can put it in a meme video, or because he just generally sends it to me. But honestly, that's great. I just need to make it at least 3 minutes long. That's really it. You know, when I first saw meme videos, before I started making meme videos, where I would just take the content from other people and then I would just put it together, or I would always be like, how is it that people can make it only 1 minute long? But then I watch them and I am like, yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to fit all these memes into 1 minute. And then I go and do a bunch of memes, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, great, how long is it? It is 40 seconds long. It's like, how? It's like, it makes sense, and I'm like, okay. Sun's done shining, now we're hiding all indoors for weeks. It's Canada, the land we love, the land of the bears and geese. Anytime I think of snow, I just think of being nice and cozy, get next to the fire or next to something warm. Hello? Hold on. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna beat you silly. You nutsucker.
Dios mío!
Cocksucker.
What the hell? Can we please get moving?
Cocksucker. You nutsucker. 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 Cocksucker. You nutsucker.
Okay, guys.
Cocksucker. You nutsucker. Cocksucker.
Why am I not holding anything?
You nutsucker. Whatever.
Why am I running around like that? What is with some people here? Okay, I found the...
Almost here? Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind.
I don't know what that was. Anyway, I found the paper. I found the paper. Okay, so... Okay, okay, so what I'm not allowed to eat or drink: coffee, citrus foods, fruits and juices such as orange or grapefruit and pineapple have high acid content. Okay, so cranberry juice is still on the table. Okay, tomatoes. Tomato juice, pasta and pizza. Oh, come on! I can't have pizza. Okay, yeah. Okay, carbonated beverages, fizzy drinks cause gaseous stomach bloating, which increases pressure on the lower esophagus in acid reflux. Chocolate contains chemical called. Okay, so I can't have chocolate. Peppermint or garlic or onions cannot have those. Fatty or fried foods. Okay. So most of my day-to-day things that I eat, I can't eat. Okay, well. Okay, I was like, why am I not able to alcohol was not on there, but I was told that while alcohol doesn't make anything worse, it does stop it from what's it called, from healing. So the burgers cannot have, which is a shame because I got a half-eaten burger that I was intending to eat after this. Guess this will be the last burger before I have to stop. Okay, so I still need to take my medicine every morning. Got it. There was this post at one point where somebody said that they opened their can of Mountain Dew and they had a rat in there. And I think they posted a picture of it, to which the company of Mountain Dew came up and said, that specific serial number, that one was made over a month ago. If what you're claiming is true, then the rat that you said that you claimed to be in there would have just dissolved. To which I'm like, what are you like?
What's up?
What are you putting into to Mountain Dew? Oh wait. Oh no, wait. No, I already got the masks. It's fine. Look, it doesn't matter how banged up the car is at the end, just so long as we're able to get it back.
Wake up! It's game day! Go pick up the LS Panic truck and let's hit the arena. I'll call you back in a few. Man, I know this car, and I know the Duggins couldn't appreciate the work of art like that if it was reversed up their asses. This is a freaking rescue operation. Seriously.
I'm not really gonna be talking much to this because my throat was hurting.
I hope you don't get stage fright, because you're about to steal an incredibly valuable, completely unique car from a notorious
somebody mentioned at one point at the fiesta at the church that they were struggling to find a church for a long time, and so one day they just said to themselves, you know what, if I keep doing this, I'm never gonna find a church, because I'm always gonna be, if I just keep on expecting the same thing, I'm always gonna be disappointed every single time. So let me just give this church a chance. And honestly, I think that that's how a lot of us are, where we don't want to like give church a chance, because we just think that, because we have like this certain way how it is in our heads. So we think that, so we just imagine it's gonna be it. And when they mention something that's close to what you were expecting it to be, all of a sudden it's like you're just like giving yourself like a, what's it called? What is it called? A self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. If you just constantly only think of something as being bad, then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because it's constantly gonna be bad. Because if you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be horrible, then yeah.
How's it hanging? Sometimes I don't know, man. Time was a brother knew what enemy was. And now, I just don't know.
They made a blaxploitation sprunk ad in the 70s? For real, sir?
Time was, a brother used to know who to trust around here.
Sure, I know that
Not no
neighborhood.
more.
Hello.
Easy to pick it up on the way back to the base. Anytime, sir, you need anything, and I mean anything, you know who to ring, sir.
Okay, there should be an elevator that goes up to the private box.
Okay, yeah, it's down here. But that's the thing. It's like, if you're constantly going to be looking for bad stuff, then yes, you're always gonna find the bad stuff. You're always gonna find the bad stuff if you're constantly looking for the bad stuff. Just myself.
What's your problem, man?
Now, once you get in that box, get your weapons out. They are not gonna let you get anywhere near that car.
Bro, you fucking punk. You wanna play with me? Fight the protection!
How are you supposed to do this? How am I supposed to like?
Now, once the car is disabled, head down to the pit lane, get out there, and get in it. Remember to activate that bypass module once you're in the car. They'll just shut the car off if you don't.
Well, okay, we don't have lives, so that's good. How'd they find me? That's gonna be it. By the way, that's all gonna be it. I need to go to sleep. Good night. Oh, actually, before we go to sleep, let's read. Let's read Timothy. How about that? Chapter 2. How about on Timothy chapter 2? It's Galatians, Hebrews, it's Hebrews, it's James, it's Jude. Hold on, no. Alright. First Timothy chapter 2. I urge then, first of all, that requests, prayers, interactions, and thanksgivings be made for everyone, for kings and all those in authority, that we may live peaceful and quiet lives in all good godliness and holiness. This is good, and pleases God our Savior, who wants all men to be saved and to come to a knowledge of the truth. For there is one God and one mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus, who gave himself as a ransom for all men. The testimony given in the proper time, and for all this purpose, I was appointed a herald and an apostle. I am telling the truth. I am not lying. A teacher of the truth of the Gentiles. I want men everywhere to lift up holy hands in prayer, without anger or disputing. I also want women to dress modestly, with decently and properly. Do not with braided hair or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds, approaching for women who professes to worship God. A woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or have authority over a man. She must be silent. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. But women will be saved through childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness, and with property. That was chapter 2 of First Timothy. Thank you guys for listening. That's gonna be it, and goodbye.